Hello, you gorgeous Taurians, and welcome to my channel, Tarot, your neighborhood intuitive guide. Guys, welcome to On The Go Tarot for a love reading on the go. For my newbies, please subscribe, like, share, comment. I welcome all. My name is Elle Cups. I'm a bubbly little personality, oh no. And I come up with all sorts of different words that people have never heard before. Just the creative part of me. And for my returning subscribers, welcome back. Thank you for your love and support, guys. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm getting through it. How was January for you? Was it heavy? Depending on where your placement is, right? Guys, I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get into your love reading and see how your person is feeling about you, what the divide is, and what advice there is to moving forward, right? Guys, we still have this amazing Piscean, Venus in Pisces energy, okay? Lovey-dovey. It's really helping us, you know, want to get out there and date, and makes us a little more expressive and a little more emotional, because Pisceans are so emotionally inclined, you know, the water sign of the zodiac. The most watery sign being the fictional, you know, fish can't exactly go on land. They're the only sign that cannot go on land. So a lot of feels the emotions of people's emotions. Anyway, that was funny. Okay, guys, let's get an overall theme. The romance angels. Okay, baby. And we'll see what advice it has for you. And what I'm going to look into is how your person is feeling about you, what the divide is, and how you're feeling about the situation. Then we'll get advice. Bada bing, bada boom. I may have an extended, depending. I just did Capricorn's reading, and it was so clear-cut. Didn't even require an extended. So let's get into it. What advice do you have on overall theme for my Taurians? Oh, reconciliation. Ooh, look at that. Let's go into the clouds and reconcile. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Guys, dun dun dun. Mercury is going retrograde on the 16th. So, get ready for old lovers to come back and say, baby, I've changed. Can we reconcile? So, there could be someone from your past coming back, or you've been thinking about someone from the past and you want to reconcile with them, so you're like ushering them in. So, let's find out what this person is feeling and thinking about you from your past. Who is this, Taurians? Okay, guys, quick spiel though. Take what lands and leave the rest. Don't get too hung up on the signs, okay? The gender, the roles can be reversed. Time is fluid. Very importante, okay? You know, things may not happen right away. They may already happened. They could be happening currently. Check back, you know, in the future as well. These are predictions, you know, predicciones. And guys, always check your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your Jupiter signs. You'll get more valuable information in those placements in your chart, okay? Venus is all about love. Check your Venus. I only check my Venus when it comes to love. Tends to be fairly accurate. And again, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with every Tom, Dick, Harry, Mary, Sally, May, and Mrs. Mayfair. Sorry, I got a lot in the mood, okay? Feeling more like myself again. Sort of. Comes and goes. Being a Pisces and all, I feel everything. Yay! Cheers! Here's to rooibos tea. More antioxidants than any other tea in the world. Look it up. It's called rooibos. Make sure to roll that R. Larynx development. Okay, guys, let's get into it. What is Taurus's person feeling about? Too many. That's a lot. Oh, I want to look so bad. Okay, I'm gonna look. Shh. Yeah, I'm gonna put these back, but it did land as a stack that way. Could be waiting. Oh, there's some love here. Someone's pulled back. Someone's walking away. Oh my gosh, so much watery energy in there. Could be dealing with a water sign. Who is it? All right, dear Spirit, please tell me about Taurus's person and what they're feeling about them. How is Taurus's person feeling about them? If those pop out, they were meant to. How is Taurus's person? Ugh. Your person is up all night. Okay, they're stressed. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Your person is stressed out about you, Taurians. They're in a place of mental prison. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Not a very nice place to be in. Check her out. Ah! Why are they stressed about you? What's going on? Are they stressing about this reconciliation? Are you stressing them out? Tell me more about Taurian's person and how they're feeling about Taurus. How is Taurus's person feeling about them? Alright, guys. Alright, here we go. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. This is why. This person, Taurian energy, not giving to the situation anymore. I feel like you are not giving, or this person is not giving to the situation anymore. Two of Cups in reverse. Not a union that'll come together, although reconciliation is here. I feel like your person is completely stressed out because you're not giving to the situation anymore. And it's almost like a slow, anxious, stressful, up all night period that they're experiencing. What are you doing to this person, Taurus? I'm kind of feeling that it's your person that wants to reconcile with you, and not the other way around. Could be. And they're stressed out about it because I don't think you may want to. I'm also getting that there was an expectation of an apology here that didn't come, and it was around your union, and this is partly why this person is a mess. It's almost like I'm hearing excruciating mental anguish. It's excruciating because it's so slow. It's almost like they're going through their own physical release. There's some holding back here. And that's why I feel like your person is in the stagnant energy of stress. What I'm getting with these reversals here is that you're not giving to this situation anymore. That's actually what I'm getting. And it's stressing this person out. Guys, I have to just reiterate this. With Mercury being in the shadow period, there's a lot of this, you know, Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo, and that's all about the analytical mind. So there's a lot of like jumping around energy and messages that I'm getting. So please just take what lands, okay, and leave the rest. But what I'm getting with your person here, I can feel their energy and how like it's actually making me a little nauseous. It's almost like they wanted to apologize, but they never did. And now they're stuck with the regret of it, and the stress of it, and the, you know, the regret of it. Because whatever the two of you had, they did see you as a soulmate. And now it's over. I feel as though your person wants to reconcile with you, and you may not want to reconcile with them. Because I do feel that there's some form of apology that they want to make to you. But you're not giving to the situation anymore. Well, I'm getting a lot. What's the divide between Taurus and their person? Wow, 12. All the way down here. More reconciliation here. You've got the Sun card, the divide, and the judgment. Maybe there's distance between the two of you. This is also Leo energy. There could be a Leo in the mix here. Doesn't have to be. They could have Leo in their chart. You could have strong Leo in your chart. I feel like you both want this. You got reconciliation twice here. Your person is stuck. Like up here. They're going cuckoo. I mean, the energy is so confusing for me even to read it for you. They feel like all is lost. They feel like all is lost. Like your soulmate union is over. There won't be a chance to apologize, and they want to. No one's giving to this situation currently. But your divide is almost like, because it's so slow moving, it's almost like they've lost hope because it's such a slow moving energy. Which is fairly typical for you guys, Taurus. But I'm reading this as your person, not you. But some cycle or some chapter in this connection has ended. And something new wants to begin here. I feel like this person you're dealing with is going through a massive shift internally. And it's keeping them up all night. They could be really leveling up, going through maybe a spiritual awakening. To come together to be ready for something maybe where you both can actually work on things and move forward. This could actually be quite a beautiful reconciliation. I think your person is also going through the process of letting go of what no longer, what used to be. And that's why I'm getting all is lost, all is lost. It's actually really sad, guys. Okay, let's see how you're feeling about the situation. How is Taurus feeling about their person here, Spirit? How is Taurus feeling about their person? You want to take action. You do have passion for this person, Taurian. You could have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your chart. You know, there could be something around the Leo full moon coming up on the 9th. Maybe that's when things will culminate. Because remember, full moons bring culmination, bring endings, which then ultimately bring new beginnings and manifestations on whatever you've been working towards. So I think this shedding of old skin, this awakening on your person's side was obviously meant to happen. And you know how we know that? Because it's happening. In order for this to be a beautiful coming together and union. Where you can grow. You know, the Sun card is about growth and prosperity and abundance and children and happiness and success and togetherness and commitment and the whole shabam, you know, the whole shabam-a-roosco, as we say here on my channel. But a pivotal thing has happened between the two of you that had to. For things to be ding ding, shing shing. You, I feel, are in some really powerful energy. You're kind of like, I feel like you do want to take action. You do have passion for this person. But there's almost like you have to kind of allow whatever's happening on their end to happen before this reconciliation can commence. Let's find out more about the King of Wands. You know, King of Wands, you're probably working. You could be an entrepreneur. You could be someone that is just, you know, a complete action taker in business. You could really be focusing on your coin. But I do also feel like you do want to take action towards them. But this process has to close out. That's why you've got the Judgment card here in between the two of you. Scorpionic energy also, guys. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Tell me how Taurus is feeling about their person here. I mean, you're passionate about them. You guys could really have some wild nights together, baby. Tell me about the King of Wands here. Yeah. Okay. Look. You could have felt betrayed by this person. And they know it. This person could have betrayed you. Betrayed your trust. I'm not seeing 3-party guys cheating or anything like that, but could have lied to you, you know. And it's actually because of what happened between the two of you, it triggered their own growth and awakening and change, which had to happen. But I keep getting, they feel all is lost. You do feel hurt by them. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy here. Could have that in your chart. I do feel that you are also closing out some part in your own life that is required. Maybe also an old relationship. You know, when we feel betrayed by someone else, sometimes we have to dig a little deeper to why that is, whether they did or didn't, because certain things from a previous relationship could surface, where we have these fears that it's going to happen to us again. So maybe this is also residual stuff from your past that you are also trying to release, because look, you're at the 10. This guy's been stabbed so many times, you know, I mean, the only way is up. You can like pull him up by those swords to make his whole body. Anyway, getting carried away. The point is, there's light at the end of the tunnel. You two, I feel, is closing out a cycle. You both are. I think this process of both of you transforming is necessary. I do feel you're more in, they're more like a knight status too, though. You're more like king status. This could also be same-sex, guys. Doesn't have to be. But I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself, and had a lot to do with closing out certain things in your own life, which were very necessary. Let's find out about the 10 of Swords, dear Spirit. Tell me about the 10 of Swords. Tell me about the 10 of Swords. Clarify the 10 of Swords for me, dear Spirit, for Taurus. Yeah, it was around love. There's a new beginning in love here, guys, and look, things are turning. This is a destined union. You guys will have clarity, truth, new way of thinking, new way of moving forward, new way of doing things. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Why did I say Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? Well, maybe you are. Maybe you have that strongly in your chart. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Something could have happened around that time on the 24th of last month when we had the Aquarian full moon. You know, with Uranus challenging on that day. It brought up a lot of things. It brought up a lot of surprises, a lot of people from the past that you've had unfinished business with that you need to close out, i.e. the judgment card being here. Things need to be closed out between you and this person, I feel. And the reconciliation could just be a closing out factor. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to start again. But the Ace of Cups, it was definitely around love, guys. But there could be a new beginning in love with this person. Or after you do reconcile and close this out, a new chapter in your life will begin. Sagittarius energy as well as Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We will be heading into Pisces season. There could be something around that time, 19th of February. The sun will be in Pisces, 18th or 19th. So I think you're also loving on yourself, having a lot of self-love. But I do feel that this reconciliation needs to happen so that you can close the cycle out. Whether you guys start again in something new together or not, that's entirely up to you how you want to do that. But it is important to have the clarity. Look, I mean, you've got the Ace of Swords back here. This is about victory, triumph over adversity. Finding that clarity, that aha moment. Okay, this is why it didn't work out, but at least we both have that understanding of why. Mercury is going to force all this to be brought up in order for us to close things out. Or you can go back into the same cycle and screw up all over again. Oh, Mercury. But this is definitely a destined event that needs to happen. It's destiny. This reconciliation has to happen to have the closure, the clarity, the closing out a cycle, to move forward in a new way, in love. So that now you both can grow in separately or together. This person feels a lot of regret. A lot. I'm feeling their energy. It's very heavy. They feel like there's so much that they wanted to say. They have so much to tell you, so much to say to you. They felt like this was a soulmate union. They want to apologize. They felt like it wasn't equal. Maybe they didn't give, and that's why things didn't pan out. And now it's too late, but at least to have the clarity so that you can both move forward in your own lives and have your happy. This reconciliation, I feel, needs to happen for that reason. Even if it's in a letter form, or a conversation, a voice note, an email, or coming together and being face to face. But I do feel that this person is in a space of turmoil. I feel the pain. I feel the sadness and the regret. There's a lot of regret here. And it's almost like it's almost like they don't know how to apologize the way that they know they want to, or that they should, so that it could move forward. This person could definitely have betrayed you. Definitely could have had passion for them. But this is destined. It needs to happen for that clarity. So guys, I'm going to let's close out with an oracle here. From the Goddess deck. And see what advice there is for you here. What messages do you have for my Taurians? Don't back down in prosperity. Look at that. That goes hand in hand with the Sun card. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Beautiful. And don't back down. So guys, with don't back down here, stand up for what you believe is right, and reconciliation. This person wants to reconcile with you, I think, because they want to come clean, they want to express, they want to apologize, they want to move forward in a more healthy way, maybe in the connection or just closing out, right? The advice is to reconcile or to close this out, right? This person may have hurt you. I'm seeing that here. But there is a new experience in love for you on the horizon. But you have to make space for it. So, and there's prosperity here for you. Big time. So make sure to have the understanding, the clarity, close the cycle out and move forward. Okay? That's what the advice is here, because there's a lot coming for you. With prosperity here, I mean, this is the card you want to see. Look how beautiful that is. Sorry. Please focus. Please. Yeah, there you go. So when you do, you stand up for what you believe in, for what you believe is right, and what happened, what transpired between you and this person. They're a mess. They're a mess. Bottom of the deck, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. That's probably why this person's a mess too, because they may want to come together with you and you're like, I'm good. You need the understanding, I'll give it to you, but I'm good. Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself, right? Which is all about that Ace of Cups too. This is also about self-love. I feel like you're going to bring a lot of that energy back to you, back to yourself. Very important. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm not going to do it extended. I think this is something that needs to be dealt with, and rather deal with it now, in the first 2 weeks of February, before Mercury goes full-on retrograde on the 16th, guys. Then there'll be way too much confusion in communication, and things are just going to be all out of place. So, close it out. Close it out. Okay, guys. I love you all. I'll see you for your monthlies, okay? I'm going to be doing the February readings, and if you want a personal reading, please email me, igtarot@gmail.com. I love you all. Cheerio.